Oh yeah. Hello and welcome. Salutations. And good afternoon to all. It's Baking with Graveyard. And I'm your humble host, Graveyard 420. Woo. Yo, Madness, what is going on, man? Welcome to my kitchen. It is a calm, quiet, rainy Sunday afternoon in the graveyard, and we are just soaking up the vibes. There's relaxation to be had. There's cool air to come through the windows here and blow all this heat that I'm gonna make out of my oven out of my house. So we're gonna take advantage of that. I got the fan set up. The fan is bungee corded to the screen door window. The window over there is open, so I'm gonna turn the oven on. And I have this like wind tunnel effect going through here right now. So all the heat that I make from the oven, it's gonna go out the fucking screen door, and then I have this plastic shroud around the danger steps, Kara. Maybe I could show it to you with my mirror finish sheet pan. It's so good to see you. Some fresh Sharpie. I was gonna do a new drawing and I just didn't actually. I was thinking about something with like, I don't know, I went for a walk real quick and I was like, I should draw a loaf of bread in the shape of a crown, and it'll be Baking with Graveyard. I don't know why I thought about that, but it's so good to see you, Kara. Hello, hey. I am so pleased. It's a privilege to be here. I'm getting clarity. I'm taking a step back. I'm looking at how awesome some things are that we've been working on for literally years, and I'm being very thankful for them. So thank you to everybody who helps me test all of my goofy bullshit with my overlays or my trackers or any of the really eccentric, like literally Dr. Wily level shit. So thanks for putting up with me and my eccentricities. I am so happy to be here. I get some Motor City drum ensemble playing for the first like 20 minutes, and then I have the Pezzy. I have the uncompressed Pezzy record that I'm gonna play for us while we make chocolate chip cookies a la Graveyard, because I haven't had them in a week or two. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. I've been lazy and busy, more so busy than lazy. I haven't had any snacks. So we're gonna make chocolate chip cookies for ourselves tonight. I think Connor says he might want some in the very near future too, so we might do another baking stream for hires too. That'll be fun. The mercenary of enriched flowers. That's me, Graveyard. And then I want to do a pizza tonight. I have shallots and I have one hot poblano left. So we're gonna do a shallot and poblano and pepperoni pizza with sage, rosemary, and basil in the crust, and I'm gonna use Occident flour, which I got from the little Amish lady at the farmer's market this past week. I've been doing it all. We're doing it all, and we're getting it all done. I'm seeing so many people using my world rank tracker on other streams, and it's like overwhelming. I'm like, oh my god, it's actually working. People are using my shit. Fuck yes. You bought plants? Oh, yo, I didn't buy anything yet. I didn't buy or do anything yet. My potatoes are coming up. Third year in a row of not doing shit with that plot. We're getting potatoes. There's at least 2 potato plants in there. The sage plant is thriving. However, we had a really weird omen. I found a dead bird in my sage plant yesterday. It's really weird. It looked like something literally chomped it. Sorry, this is a little bit graphic and sort of no on-ramp for that. Sorry, I just spit that out. But yeah, I fucking walked out to pick sage and there's a goddamn dead bird in the post. What the fuck? It looks like something chomped it. And ate half of it and left the other half there. And I was just like, what the fuck? Not here. It's a weird omen. I don't actually think it's a bad omen though. But it's a weird omen. But so we picked the sage from the other side of the plant. Yeah, super strange. That hasn't happened before. That hasn't ever happened before. Cats. I thought it was this spirit of oaf. I thought maybe Ophelia, ghost oaf, left me a bird. That's what I was telling myself. But yeah, probably a neighborhood cat, trolling me. I'm letting the oven preheat. I put the AC in upstairs, and I'm like treating my environment up there as like a precious sacred space now. So I'm trying to keep it like away from like something about having a gas. If you have a gas stove, you know this. In the summertime, you're just like, man, I love cooking in that thing, but I don't want to turn it on just yet. It gets fucking hot in here quick, dude. But okay, my plan is we're gonna make food, and then I'm gonna eat a little bit of it, and then hang out, chill out, maybe catch a hot shower, and then pop back on for games later on tonight. Maybe I'll make the 2 little edits to my code that I wanted to make. Maybe I'll make those live on stream because it's just 2 little things that I wanted to do. But either way, you have to eat to live, and one of my favorite things about being human is that you have to stop everything at least a couple times a day and enjoy food. So I baked a loaf of bread yesterday. The photos are in the Discord. We showed it off last night a lot. But I saved all the extra flour, which had like the rosemary remembrance and like the little bits of goodness in there. I saved all of that, and I just left it on the counter last night. I was going to use it again, but then like there's crunchy bits in it because it dries out. I don't know. I still wanted to use it. I thought it was good. I sifted it, and I think it's fine. That's about a cup of, we'll call that seasoned flour, and that's like half, 3/4 cup. And then so I'm gonna add that to the main mix. But we're gonna get our dough going for the pizza first, so it has a little bit of time to rise. Pizza dough doesn't need that much time to rise, but we'll give it a little bit of time to rise. But we've got this. I love when I can buy bulk foods in like indescript plastic baggies. It's just like you're just walking around with this like giant bag of fucking Occident flour. Eutropius, you're here. Hello. I'm so happy to see you. I was really hoping to show you this. Look what I got. It's Occident flour. So I questioned the Amish lady about I know 2 different kinds of Amish flour. It's Occident and Kyrol flour. And I asked her, I was like, what's better for making bread, the Kyrol or the Occident? And she was like, she looked at me like she didn't want to talk to me. It was really funny. But then she was like, well, it doesn't matter, but the Kyrol's high gluten, which I didn't know. So did you know that the Kyrol flour is apparently their higher gluten option, whereas the Occident, I looked this up online, she wouldn't tell me, but this is more of like your all-purpose hearth flour, hearth bread kind of flour. Well, yeah, she answered like lickety split. She was sure about that. But have you heard? And there's a couple of different words for other types of mills, I guess, or grades of flour that the Amish use, and I don't fucking know. Occident. It's a fun word to say. Kyrol. And you're like, oh, it sounds like you're from there or something. You getting some spice blends like that? Yeah, it comes in this this little bag of like. You're like, what do you got there? What do you got there, Graveyard? So yeah, I'm gonna proof and rise a little bit of yeast here for the pizza, and then we'll do a batch of cookies because we need snacks. And then, do I ever toast the flour before using it? No, but that would be okay. Okay, so yesterday I made that loaf of bread, and I saved all the extra flour, and then today all the extra stuff had little crispy bits in it, so I sieved all that out. So here's the flour that I sieved from yesterday that had like yeast and bread stuff in it. So I'm thinking like I'm gonna add this to the cookies. I could add it to the pizza. I should add it to the pizza dough actually. I was thinking like this would be good. Anything that's going to rise, this is like half there already, you know? But it had like, it was coarser, so I like sieved it, and I think it's fine now. It makes it more like, it gives it that like crusty flavor. So I did the bread yesterday and I let it go for just like 2 or 3 minutes longer than I wanted to. And it's not, there was no burnt factor at all, but what it did was it actually made a crust. Like a brown crust with a different consistency and flavor. Normally I take my bread out right away because I like it soft, but I like how this has like this loaf has a crispy crust. I'm like, man, I haven't actually got that to happen in a minute. So I was excited about that. Oh, but there's like stone oven toasted flour or something like that you can buy for way more. I gotcha. You can cut the gimmick out of big flours, you know, cash grab. I see. Well, yeah, you should do that. Okay, my the only thing I forgot this week was yeast and coffee. Two kind of critical things, but I can get both of those things like at the market. So I'm gonna split this packet. I'm gonna get half a cup of water. With the Eutropius, your baking accoutrements are well used. And with the 12 months, the 32 months, at tier 3, sponsoring today's meal, Eutropius Parnas, my friend, and incredible supporter of the channel. My man, I can't thank you enough for that. That's so cool of you. It's happy Sunday, happy rainy, calm, quiet Sunday. It's raining outside and I have the windows open. I don't get to do this that often, so sending you all of those vibes. I can't believe what we've built. Like, everybody using our stuff. We're making our own custom software now. I have a GitHub that has like, I'm releasing software like for the community. Like, these things are like not things that I thought I would be doing when I started streaming. And subscribing for 32 months, tier 3. Come on, man, that helps a lot. That you have absolutely contributed to all of that, and it's part yours. It's part all of ours. You know what I mean? But it comes from the heart. Myung has some sick new emotes. She's waiting on a processor RMA, an Intel processor RMA. It could be weeks, dude. So Lady Myung is back. She's sailing her rowboat. She did have a fucking aircraft carrier, but she has to wait till they replace a few parts on it at the dealership. She's back in the rowboat. I hope you are having a solid Sunday, Myung. Yo, Chiss! Thank you for the raid, my man. Welcome in, raiders. Hello. Welcome to my kitchen, everyone. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. We're blooming some yeast. Get ready. They're like, oh shit, what did we walk in on? I'm so happy y'all are here. I'll be gaming later on tonight, but you have to make food to live, so we're gonna make food together. Oh, and I'm out of honey. I used all the honey. I had left on that bread. It came out sweet. It was nice. But we will be doing all of the pizza with agave and the raw from Spuds Mac. This Spuds sent me this. You can see that, right? Yeah. I don't put that much in. I mean, you could actually probably put like way more in. But as sweet things go, it's not like overpoweringly sweet, so I kind of appreciate that. Did I check my mail this week? Yeah, I didn't get anything. Honestly, I got precious little mail this week. I got I think I got my water bill on Wednesday, and that was the last thing I got. That was the last thing I got. You sent me a card? Oh my god, I love you. I am keeping an eye out for it then. I checked today too. I did not see it yet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's the intel I don't care. That's funny. I'm excited to chop up this rosemary and the sage and the basil. I haven't done a pizza crust with rosemary yet, and I think it's gonna be like fucking really good. So I don't even use the whole thing. I use like for half a cup of water. It's pizza yeast. This stuff is like really powerful. You can totally make a packet go twice as far. I've had pretty good luck with that because you're not gonna let it rise for that long anyway. I hope it comes soon too. I don't think it's been pretty tame around here. I don't think there's any foul play. Okay, so I'm gonna chop up our spices and get ready. We'll put those in right away, because then we're gonna get this pizza dough ball arising, and we're gonna let that go a little bit while we do our chocolate chip cookies. Rosemary, you could probably chop up like all the rosemary, but I'm gonna take it off the stem, just because I'm gonna any needles that are like really like a little bit stale, like they're kind of like hard. I'm gonna take those out because a little bit of rosemary goes a long way. But I really want to get rosemary popping in my garden. I would love to have rosemary in the garden. Like that's I have sage in my garden now. I've never had a sage bush before, and finally have that going. I feel like I can actually get a little garden here, like really established. I've always been sort of transient with it, but I don't know. I try to be careful about what I grow. I don't want to do root vegetables out here because I think I'd want to do raised beds for that. But here, everybody's planting. Did I ask Kara what plants she bought, what she's planting? I don't know. I might have missed that. I have to check, which I'll check here in a second. What are you planting? I'm curious. Okay, this is my favorite part. Can you see that thing? Yeah, you can sort of see it. It's gonna bloom. It's gonna like, right. I don't want to like disturb it, but let's see if I can hold it steady. It's gonna like, you can see it sort of started to I think I like shook it a little bit, but let's see if it happens for me. Because then you get that, it's like so sciencey. I might have fucked it up by picking it up. We'll put it down. We'll put it down and like, There it goes. I don't know if you saw it. It happens like so quick. It always happens in like the shape of a circle. I don't know, it's like really cellular. It's kind of like, it's kind of cool. Okay. I'm saving this flour for the cookies. So we'll do fresh stuff. We'll do all fresh stuff for pizza. Actually, when it's like a giant bag like that, having a measuring cup really does help. Because just dumping it out of the plastic bag can result in, like, really terrible things happening. Flour here, and then we'll put all our good stuff in. Do sage, basil, rosemary. Like a pretty solid palm of salt, you know, like about yay. A little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of thyme. The thyme is powerful. You don't need much. That much is fine. Cracked black pepper. Extra virgin olive oil if you had it, but any oil works. Put a bunch of that in there. And then, you know, another cup of flour. I sometimes use the whisk for this, but I've started using the, well, actually I'm going to use the whisk for it because I don't have a fork. So then you get all that into the primordial ooze. Probably, maybe even more. Yeah, that's definitely going to call for more flour. I put like a smidgen more water in, and it really does make a difference. Give it like another half a cup of flour. Because any extra flour we're just going to use for our chocolate chip cookies. Now we take it over, give it a little knead. Use the rest of that flour like right on the thing, because it'll soak it up. Behold, orb, rain. I'm reading all the words at once and I'm having trouble like saying your name out loud. Foxy, yeah, acid rain girl? What is happening? Exclamation point rain. I don't have an exclamation point rain. I should. I have exclamation point snow. I do have a rain redeem, but it is... I'm streaming from my phone right now because I'm in my kitchen. It's so good to see you. So I should have that in the title. None of my alerts are going to work right now, so I'm going to have to do them manually. Thank you for the follow, by the way, though. High five. It's peach time. There's the peach one. And the rain is... It is raining outside. I will be... But yeah, when I'm in the kitchen, sometimes no, all the time right now the alerts don't. But welcome in. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna let this pizza dough rise, and then I'm gonna show you. And then it's gonna be gratification. We're gonna see like one hell of a pie by the end of the stream. It shouldn't actually take me that long. But welcome in. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. It's a sage, rosemary, basil, olive oil crust. That's what we got right here. So we're gonna let that rise in here. I'm gonna put something over it. Actually, I might be like out of paper towels. So, or, well, I can use these. That can be more difficult than that. Okay, and then we're gonna put this bad boy aside while we do stuff with the chocolate chip cookies. Because that needs to rise for like, 30 minutes anyway. Out of paper towels. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun for cleanup. We can do it without that. We can just use rags. Clean as you go. You'll thank yourself. Okay, now, the oven is preheated at this point. It's 10 to 8. Oh man, let me tell you, I haven't had chocolate chip cookies in like over a week. I feel like almost 2 weeks. We're gonna do like a homemade Toll House chocolate chip with the same Occident flour, bread flour, so they're gonna be like kind of biscuity, but like a savory chocolate chip cookie. But yeah, the Toll House recipe is what we're gonna do. I'm an amateur, but I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting pretty good at it. I make all my own stuff, so I've been doing that for a long time, and I just got back into doing breads and cookies and stuff. I don't do as many pastries as some do, but I wish I did. I want to do like turnovers or something. This might be within my ability wheelhouse kind of thing. Good evening, Golden. By the way, it's so good to see you. But yeah, we're making dessert. We're making the pizza for dinner, and then the cookies are for dessert afterwards. So let me remember how to make chocolate chip cookies here. We need to gather our ingredients. So let us do that. We've got our flour, granulated sugar. We need brown sugar. Do I need new brown sugar? No, I have opened brown sugar. I need vanilla. Eutropius's amazing vanilla, super fancy vanilla that he sent me. It's this stuff really does make a difference. Salt. You need salt for this. Chocolate chips. That's not enough. Oh, good. Woo! I was nervous. Okay. So clearly somebody's been eating the chocolate chips because there might be a cup. There might be a cup of chocolate chips in here. That's why I don't have enough chocolate chips. We have another bag if we need it. So that's really good. And that's all. And that's all she wrote. Baking soda. Oh yeah, the two things that I kept saying in my head, but I never actually said out loud, like butter. Yeah, butter and eggs, or an egg. Man, I got butter. I bought butter. we've got a stick of the decent butter. That's the one thing I spring for if you're gonna mix. I usually make stuff with pretty affordable ingredients, but get the organic butter. That's the one thing that makes things taste kind of better. But we got a large brown egg from my buddy's chickens. Large brown egg. We got the salt. Yeah. Now we have to pay for the consequences of our actions. Eating all the chocolate chips late at night when we think nobody's looking, nobody else is here. Okay, so first we combine our dry ingredients. And we are cutting the recipe on the bag in half. We're using the Ghirardelli chocolate chips, but they work the same as the Nestle ones, but I like these because they're a little sweeter, or they're a little less sweet, and they have vanilla in them already. But the recipe's the same. Skimp on the butter. You can add, and add more vanilla. So we're gonna cut this recipe in half, and it's like so it's like just under 2 cups of flour. How much is this? It's like half a cup. All right, yeah, that's enough. Okay. I really used a lot of this flour. So. Yeah, you use the good butter for a little bit, and then you use like margarine, or you go back to like one of the ingredients you used to use, and you're like, man, wow, this does really make a good difference in the thing that you were making. So yeah, definitely have observed the same thing. I can concur. And we did not let our butter soften, so I'm gonna just pop it in for a quick auto reheat. Sesh, give 20 seconds on auto reheat, and then we'll just let it sit there for a second, and it'll soften up. You want pretty well softened butter. It'll make your cookies a little bit more like they'll pool in the oven better. Okay, this bowl. Put all the stuff in it. And I'm going to need a fork in just a second. Yeah, I can do it with a spoon. Okay, so where are my... I only need these for one thing now. Ghee is fun to use. I only recently discovered ghee when I was working at that healthy juice bar place, and they would make ghee balls, and it's a different like flavor and way, but they were actually pretty good. Okay, so half a tablespoon of baking soda. This makes the cookies rise a little bit, so you don't want to skimp on that. The salt, I forget how much salt you actually put in, but I put like that much in. Maybe even a little more. There's so much sugar in this recipe that you can add a little extra salt to compensate, you know. But if pressed, that was definitely like a tablespoon. Okay, and then the secret ingredient is cinnamon. A little bit of cinnamon. Just a dash, a healthy dash, a healthy. That's enough slices. then you whisk all that together. So what do we put in there? Baking soda, salt, flour, cinnamon. Okay, so there's our dry ingredients. You want to combine these first because it's easier to, well, you'll see. If you don't know why, I'll show you in a moment. Okay, and then we combine, and then so you do the dry ingredients first, and then you do the wet ingredients. Thank you for the lure, Koompa. Freaking love you, man. Great stream, bro. The tracker looks great in red. I love that. We're really lucky I got that second bag of chocolate chips.
You made me laugh.
Okay. So, how much of this do I put in? I was doing this really regularly, so I didn't need a recipe. And now I haven't done it in, I've done it in 2 weeks, and it's just taking me a second to remember everything. It's a half a cup. It's a half a cup of sugar. It's a half a cup of each type of sugar. Ish. Less white. Less white sugar. Granulated sugar. And more brown sugar. Which is kind of hard to get out of the container. That's like pretty close. That's like pretty close to what I was trying to do. I think. I don't know. Okay. The vanilla. It's honestly like, at first when you first start doing this, you treat the vanilla really gingerly, you know, you don't want to add too much of it, and then you start doing this and you're like, man, I could just, I mean, shit, just like all the vanilla by default, you know, and then we'll remove some later. You can put more vanilla in than you think, and it'll be really good. I promise. I mean, use discretion. Like, what did I just do? Two like light spoonfuls. That's definitely more than the fucking recipe calls for. That's for sure. Man, you're welcome, Oompa. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate that. You are so welcome. Yeah, vanilla isn't saffron. Vanilla isn't saffron. This butter isn't soft. Shrimps is bugs. Okay, there we go. You want it to be like, you gotta be able to mash it. So, that's why you're softening it. Yeah, that's not a dumb question if you're asking yourself, why would you soften the butter? Because you want to be able to get it with the spoon and fuck it. You know, like figuratively speaking. Like, I'll show you. Okay, the next wet ingredient. 1 egg. Yeah, you gotta cream the butter. Yeah, that's the actual term. Yeah, he's not lying. Okay, what did I not add here? We got our dry ingredients. We did the vanilla. We did vanilla excursion. I think we're ready to mix, man. Exciting. This butter, this butter will work out. This will work out. Sometimes you have to like cut it, you know. I think isn't that a term too? Cutting the butter. It's different than creaming. Now, I normally use a fork for this. I'm gonna try and do it with a spoon. I definitely like a fork for it. Oh, I can see why that's handy though. That butter's still a little cool. It's creaming. We're getting it. We're getting it there. Oh, we're creaming that shit. Yeah. We're creaming the shit out of that bitch. Maybe if you're baking with your grandma or your mom, don't say that. Okay, that's getting pretty good. Alright, I can see why there's value in the spoon. Because you can sort of like spread it and push it out. Whereas the fork, it kind of like, I don't doesn't do that. Okay, now we add our dry. A little bit at a time, because you are not a stand mixer. I do have a better spoon for this, but it's all my dishes are almost done. Well, this'll work. As somebody who bakes bread at this point, this is the point where you want to like just get in there with your hands and do it, but you kind of can't because there's a lot of butter. Actually, my dishes are finally cooking done. Perfect. I should get the other thing out. Because if you do that here, the butter will just get all over your hands, and then it doesn't work anymore. But I want to do it too. Believe you me, this is the moment where I want to do that. Oh yeah, this is like perfect cookie dough. Okay, it's like a cup of chocolate chips, and I measure that because I can never get it right. We use the rest of the sacrifice bag. We're a little short. Juju, my dude, what is happening, bro? Hello, hello, hello? Yeah, it's more hand. It's more like, because it's a short, like, handle, like, it's hard to, I'm used to it being bigger. Oh, that didn't sound good. Alright, it's a cup of chocolate chip. It's a cup of chocolate chip. Oh, hi, Mark. does take a little bit of muscle. That does flex the hand. Oh, you gotta stretch. Take time to stretch. Especially if you're arthritic, you have golfers and tennis elbow, like we all do. Take time to stretch. Okay, that's enough to at least do another batch if I don't eat them all. If. Clean as you go. Eagle! Caw-caw! I'm doing all my alerts manually because I'm on my phone. Rise status on our pizza dough. Slowly but surely. I like to get a little olive oil on there, you know me. An ungreased pan is never ungreased. Do with you. Just put your... Okay. Here we go. Oh yeah. We'll get 10 minutes on these bad boys. Oh man, it's a small space, but I have mastered the art of cleaning as I go in this space, and it's kind of nice when you can get it right. Look how much fucking shit we started with, and look how it's not all over the place anymore. Sometimes that's a big win. Yeah, sometimes that's a big win. Okay, 820. Coming out at 829. Okay. So, what am I gonna do in the meantime? I'm gonna get my pizza toppings ready. Yeah! So I'm going to use the same pan that we're doing the cookies in. I'm going to make the pizza in. So if everything's like clean and ready to go, that makes it a lot easier. This, I don't need this for anything. I'm going to put this over here because it's like warmer. You know, it's going to make the dough kind of rise a little bit. Ooh, it's starting to rain more. Oh, you're in the boat. I freaking love these things, man. This is my last poblano from the farmer's market, and dude, they're delicious. They're hot. They're meaty. There's sustenance. Spuds, my dude, what is happening, bro? I'm making the pizza dough with your agave. Good afternoon. Good evening. Hope you're well, man. Yeah, let's do some baked goods, and then if you're not making pizza, I'll make the pizza with you, or I'll make the pizza for you. I have a shallot, poblano, and pepperoni pie coming up, in addition to the chocolate chip. We got the Occident flour from the Amish lady at the farmer's market. So we're cooking with this Hearthstone kind of. It's like for hearth breads or something like that. I don't know. It's soft. It's like really supple. It's really good. The baked bakers. Ooh. Don't lose that. Put a pin in that one. Yeah, we should. Jeez, what can we do? What can we do, Spuds? What can we do? Where could we go? Excellent, man. I'm happy you're baking. It's bringing me peace. It's bringing me the peace that I needed. So I hope it did this. It's doing the same for you. I need to get my. Do I have any more? Oh, I do. Okay, yeah, I did think ahead. Okay, sweet. That's good. That's really good. I'm nervous to look. First day I was eating these things, they were so hot, and now I'm kind of used to it. No, she was really Cathedral. It's so good to see you. Hello. She was really wary. She didn't want to answer the question I asked about it. Like I was like, is the Occident or the Chiral better for baking bread? And she was like she's like. But she said that they were both the same for baking bread, but the Chiral flour is higher gluten, and the Occident flour is more like your traditional bread flour. But it's $4. It's $4 for 5 pounds. They're not like giving anybody a better deal. Like that's it's the same price Wegmans charges. Like. Happy Sunday. She didn't want to get, absolutely. She was like, I was probably right on the outside of something. Like, she's really like known for her like secret bread recipe, and I was just there like doing casual reconnaissance, or so she thought. It was really, I just had a genuine question to ask about the flour. She got skeptical. Yeah, man, Spuds has been through the ringer. Spuds is Spudklin. He's throwing Spudkle at the wall, seeing what sticks. Man, when you're really in the heat of a heavy duty spackling job where it like really has to get like perfect right, like it's like a $1 million home or something like that. Like, geez, those God, I would never want to be responsible for that because there's always something. You can always find a problem. Like that's what I've learned about drywall is the guys that tell you that there's never going to be a problem with their work are lying. They're just looking for clients that aren't going to check that hard or that closely, and the ones that are going to do that like really impeccable work are going to charge like through the nose for it. You're doing a great job, Spuds. I looked at everything. Your work looks great. It's going to dry up a little bit smoother too. And dude, primer, 2 coats of PVA. It's that polyvinyl shit, so it like fills everything in it and like creates this like polymer force field over the whole wall. 2 coats of that is like a skin, it's like an epidermis, and then 2 coats of paint as well is like a whole nother layer of like skin. Like you're not gonna be able to tell the parts that you were worried about are not the parts that are gonna be the problem parts later on. But the fact that you're going back over it is probably gonna help. Your window seams don't have to be that good. I mean, you can trim them out. You can trim it out later with something else and just cover it. Like, you can always do that. I didn't look at your baseboard or you're putting baseboards in, so it doesn't matter. You're doing great, Spuds. You're doing phenomenal, my man. You're doing a better job than you think you're doing. Ooh. My oven is hot. Okay. So this flour toasts up a little bit more than the other one quicker. The oven is really hot, but these look nice. I'm gonna pull them out a minute sooner next time. Next batch. It's worth taking the time. It is, dude. And spackle's hard, man. There's a reason why those guys have a bad rap of being like lunatics. It's because it kind of takes a loon to do the work. Like when you actually learn the right way to tape, it's like you have to be so methodical. Like, and a lot of the way that I learned how to do it is not. It's just it gets you there. It gets you all the way there, and then, you know, maybe not like 110% of the way there, but the difference between 99% and 110% only really shows itself in like $1 million plus homes, like which Spuds may have. I mean, I don't know. We don't know that. But like the stuff that I've worked on is all like coal country shit, so it's not the highest end work, but it has to look nice. And then my place, which I just did, which I knew. See, the trick with my place is that I knew what I was not good at, and I avoided all of that. So I only did the things that I was a little bit good at, and it all came out like, now that I've been living in it for a couple of years, it looks, I love it, and the stuff that's dumb and shitty, I stopped looking at. But for the first time you do it, yeah, you'll give yourself a hard time about it. For every time you like walk past that corner, you'll give yourself a hard time. But that goes away eventually, I promise. You hired somebody for the flooring, and he's like, yeah. The trade. The stuff is meant to be easy for a reason. Like the systems of product. You know what I mean? Like, the way that I learned to do muddin was not to use the full like green, blue, red. Like I only use the blue. The I forget the name of the brand, but I only use the blue mud, and I do 3 coats with different knives, or with. I would love to be there, Spuds. I would love to be there and then just run a coat with you and just be like, this is just how I would do it. And you just keep doing it that way with the knife, and eventually it gets like, eventually you can make it get as smooth as you want if you keep doing it that way. But yeah, wider knives. Use that at least a 12-inch knife. Use those wider knives. There's a guy that has 16-inch knives, and all his stuff looks really nice. He does like ceilings and shit. But yeah, those really, really wide knives. They're expensive, but they're really nice for doing horizontal seams. Like all the way, like big long horizontals or really tall verticals. Really good for that. I was on a job and I think I only had like a 6-inch and an 8-inch knife, and all my stuff looked like shit. Like, I was like, man, I don't know, I'm sorry. The wider knives sometimes are really, if you don't have like that built-in skill, which sometimes I don't, they really help to cover that up. Okay, 8:34, 44 coming out, 43 coming out. It spoils a war, man. Muffins are done, let's go, dude. Yo, Cray, what up, dude? Yeah, and when little Spudette Jr. drives the Power Wheel off the stairs and right into the fucking wall, I guarantee she's gonna hit that bad trouble spot. So then you won't even see it after that, because there'll be a big fucking hole in the wall. And then you'll have to spackle over it anyway, like later on. But it'll be like, you know, during the preteen years, and you won't have any fucking time for that anyway, and you'll just get that pink shit from Home Depot. You'll just like squirt that in there, and you're like, it's supposed to dry, right? I don't know. I've got soccer practice. Fuck this. Yo, MBH, my guy. First batch of cookies is done. And we feel a little bit better about it. Man, these are good. Ooh. Those are buttery. Oh, yeah. Dude, thank you, man. I love the way that everything looks on. I saw the vertical bars on the tracker on your stream. It looks great. It looks great in red on Oompa's stream too. I just saw that today. But thank you for all of your kind words, man. I really, really, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate that. From everyone. Thank you. Okay. Let me get my pizza toppings going. 43. And then I got another batch here. And then this will be risen. So this is our pizza dough in its little environment. She's alive. Actually, wow, that is definitely growing. It smells good. We have rosemary, sage, and basil in this crust. It's gonna be good. That's for dinner. That's gonna be good. Poblano, shallot, and pepperoni. Let's do the toppings. Really tricky. You can just get all the seeds right there. pepperoni. We'll get that out. I got mozzarella cheese. That's about it. The sauce. The sauce. Where's the sauce? I got this Amore sauce. It's the San Marzano stuff. And then I got another one of the normal pizza sauce. This stuff's just a little bit more watery, but it's got that like I don't know. It's not the margarita pizza, but it's like it kind of does look like the pizza on the thing where the sauce is a little bit runnier. Sometimes it's kind of nice, but I don't know. Sometimes it's really good. I have the tomato paste that I've been. Actually, I should use the rest of that. I should use a combination of both. Actually, I was using the tomato paste that Eutropius gave me instead of using tomato sauce because I didn't have any tomato sauce. So I have that in the fridge. It's in a little squeezy tube. Should I use that? I'm gonna decide on which sauce I'm gonna use. I might use that. I have to use that. Use a little bit of that and a little bit of that. That'd be good too. I'll show you that actually. This is what Eutropius gave me. And it worked pretty good in a pinch. I gotta tell you. I didn't have any sauce. It says use within 14 days of opening. I should use up the rest. I should use the rest of this. I mean, it's good. It's really good. Yeah, I'm gonna use the rest of this. Eutropius, I'm gonna use the rest of your tomato paste. And the Amore sauce or whatever. This is unopened, so I don't need to open this just yet. Oh, you should. So I should mix them. You can brown it with a little garlic in the pan. Ooh, yeah. I was like spreading it on. I was like squirting it on and then spreading it really thin with a spoon. Sometimes I'd drizzle olive oil on top of it and mix that with it. Perfect. Ooh, those are kind of perfect. This Occident flour behaves exactly like just bread, the quote-unquote bread flour, that King Arthur bread flour. I can already tell this Occident stuff. It's like it's like that with a little bit more like unrefined. Like the King Arthur bread flour is like pretty heavily refined product. This stuff probably, I don't know if they made it. I don't know if this is like milled on an Amish farm or if they just, a lot of the time the Amish will just buy shit and resell it. So that could be where this came from too. Either way, it seems like a little bit grittier, just a little bit grittier than the King Arthur stuff. But I'm sure the King Arthur flour is like, they make that to sell it in grocery stores, so it's probably like a little bit extra refined. Yeah, I think I got the timing on that nice. I added a lot of brown sugar, so they're coming out brown. They're definitely coming out crispy on the edges, molassesy. It smells like a good day in childhood. Oh man, yeah, so yeah, this is definitely a lot of brown sugar, but I think I'm towing the line at the threshold, but I don't think it's burny. I don't think I don't think it's too much. They are crispy on the edges, though. Last batch. Okay, so if you're gonna do lots of brown sugar, maybe have the oven at 350 and not 375. It's probably good. It's probably good advice. Okay. 47, 57. And then we get to make a pizza. So 10 minutes, T-minus 10 minutes until we throw some dough. This is gonna be good. So I got the nice mozz. I got decent tomato sauce. I got Miss Payday on the lurk. What's going on, Miss Payday? What's good? So good to see you. Should I do that now with it? I spread it on so thin that I feel like it sizzles into the dough the way that I kind of want it to. It actually, it's like a really thin sauce. There's actually not as much in this as I thought there was. I've got like, this is enough for like one more pizza, I feel like. Expect a twist in the plot soon. Jeez, our bot's getting all ominous with the lurk message. I love it. It's almost time to unveil the dough. This is gonna be good. cookies. What else do I need here? Chocolate chip cookies are good for you, right? Love another one. Man. That's delicious. Oh, that's so good. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of the rosemary in this one. It's good. It's really good. Okay, these are done. Actually, no, they're not. They're not done. They need another minute. Actually, they're not done. Hell yeah, Slim Kirby streaming golf. Fucking A right, dude. Love to see it. Man, I gotta not eat too many cookies before, because I want to destroy some of this pizza. They gotta be done. Perf. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's like a little bit of a more rare one, which sometimes we like. Man, yeah, that's 2 dozen. 2.5. 2.5 dozen before I ate a bunch. drop them. Okay. This pan is hot, so it'd be great if it wasn't. Great if it wasn't. It's sort of like. I promise I'm not having a stroke. Do I want to press this dough on the hot pan is what I'm asking myself. A little chocolate on the bottom of the pizza. Shit, that sounds pretty fucking good. We're not gonna fight that. Ooh, wow, that's really hot. Ooh, wow, that's really hot. Sometimes if it's too hot, you can use a pepper. You can use a poblano pepper as sort of your vessel for the oil. Not quite. You want plenty of oil on the pan for the pizza. If you're going to use a pan for the pizza, the oil will make it not only not stick, but it'll make it like cook on the surface more, so it gets like a little crispier. So, let us unveil the reckoning. Redemption. Freedom. There it is. Ooh, hello. It's alive. Run for your life! I'm very excited about this. Okay. So, let's just start stretching. Letting it rise like that for the half hour, oh man, that really, yeah, that's gonna have a good effect on that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. This is gonna be good. square pan, you could just sort of like stretch it to hit the corners. You get more pie that way. Oh yeah, dude. This is gonna come out really good, I think. Yeah. That's heavy, dude. That's a thick dough. Okay. It's pretty solid basis for an amazing pie. It smells good. Okay, so the tomato paste method, which we're going to use here. This is the fun part. Oh yeah. I really got it all actually. Okay, then what I like to do, if it's like a paste like that, just take a spoon, and spread it out. It actually makes a perfect canvas for the toppings to lie. Toppings and cheese. Because the cheese has an oil content too. Cheese immediately gets in there and starts simmering. Okay, there's phase 2. Tomato paste, double concentrated, as a base for the pie. That's gonna combine with all that good stuff there. And yeah, it's like the perfect layer for that. It's gonna combine really nicely. I'll put a little bit of cheese first there, because we're gonna use 2 different kinds of mozz. We got the whole milk mozzarella that's shredded, the low moisture whole milk mozzarella. It can be kind of hard to find sometimes.
The whole milk stuff really does melt a lot better on a pizza. Okay. Poblano pepper.
Isn't that cool how the poblano makes a little infinity sign? Robo, my guy. Hello, hello. Pizza indeed. I think through context clues, maybe I was over speaking, but like through context clues, I've gathered that Robo, I think Robo makes pizza a lot. So, but yeah, I'm doing a hot poblano. So he might be what I'm saying is he's the fucking expert. I'm the amateur here. But I'm doing a hot poblano and shallot and pepperoni pie. It should be pretty good. Good evening to you, my man. It's so good to see you. Okay. Shallot. The wide pepperoni. Then, the coup de grace. If you have oil on your hands, this can be a real pain in the ass to open just ahead of time. Think of that. I got some of get the sliced version of this. I didn't realize they just made a sliced version of this. Man, how handy is that? Just put a couple of slices of this on there. A little olive oil so everything cooks together. A little black pepper, just for fun. That chewy mott likes a little black pepper. Ooh. Thick. Pizza smells good, fresh, like, oh yeah. That hot poblano with the mozz, plus all that pepperoni. Dude, the tomato paste has like a real, I used to get a bagel sandwich with a sun-dried tomato spread on it in Pittsburgh at this one shop. That tomato paste has a real sun-dried tomato spread thing going on in the aroma. Oh, I love it. Oh man. And Robo, I made the dough before we did the cookies, and I put rosemary, sage, and basil in it. So it's got like a cool herb content in the dough. So it'll be a little bit different. And Robo works as a manager at a pizza shop. Yeah, I didn't want to dox you or say what you did or anything like that. I didn't want to, but he made 350 pizzas like today. Yeah, and like sometimes I talk about how much I love pizza, and Robo's like, oh yeah, pizza. I'm like, oh yeah, that's how I talk about like graphic design sometimes. But no, yeah, this'll I love that pizza with this kind of mozz that like gets crispy. So that's what's gonna happen when it all melts together there. So that's my plan for that. So this is before we go into the oven. Oh man, if you're gonna put a lot of onions on a pizza, shallot. Just consider the shallot. Consider shallot. Okay, so this is gonna take 25 minutes to cook. Well, 20 minutes maybe. I can clean up, I can do a dab. Yeah, we'll do that. Welcome in, man. Everyone. My kitchen is a quiet, cozy, simple, safe space. I need a baggie for this. Yeah, let's get a dab, bro. This grape crumb cake is like kind of my new favorite thing ever. But I got this Kush Mints. I got 2 of these Kush Mints containers for like it was a nice indica that was on sale. And dude, it is not crumble. This is rosin. Like it was listed as crumble. Spuds, I'll show you. I gotta show, are you there? I'll show you it right now. This was listed as crumble, and it's like the most beautiful, like gentle, like rosin. Like it's soft and like it's literally like plant butter. That InShine, that's why I was asking about that InShine, because that's the InShine. This is the GTI stuff. It's labeled all as like low-grade crumble, but it's kind of not. It's kind of awesome. Garbo, my man, what's happening, bro? The art of pizza, yeah, right? Yeah, Robo's like a Picasso here, you know what I mean? It's like I could tell Picasso how to draw the bird, and he knows how to draw a bird, but it's cool to watch somebody else draw a bird, you know? Alright, 9:16 is when that goes in. So I'll be ready at, we'll take a look at 35. Yeah, right, love when you get a little come up like that. Applying the gravy, let's go, yeah. Lay it on thick. Put your pepperoni away, folks. Be good to your pepperoni. Put your pepperoni away. Good evening, Garbo. It's so good to see you, man. It's awesome playing Jamboree with you and Sean and Zing last night. That was so much fun. Little gravy on pizza with potatoes and with fries, French fries. Twice baked potato pizza. You got a dude. I'm excited to see maybe this grape crumb cake like take over because dude, I like everything about this strain. It's not like I could see it testing a little lower, but I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? Like it does everything a good strain does without being like, it's not like one of those afternoon delight strains that really just puts your dick in the dirt. You're like, God, I gotta take a nap after that.
Oh, frog leg pizza. Ooh, he's doing that French cuisine. Yeah. Garbo's worldly. This one I might need to soak. Because I left it overnight.
Seafood pizza. Man, yeah, the seafood pizza can be really good. I know what you mean. There's a lot of ways to fuck up a seafood pizza. Like if it's not done quite right, or if it's not done quite enough and it's like a little bit soft, it could be like kind of gross. I'm just thinking of like the broiled combo. The broiled combo at the diner is actually like really good, but it like wasn't broiled quite long enough. Like it's kind of like fishy. But broiled combo pizza, like you have 3 scallops, piece of haddock, like some shrimp, clam strips. Clam strip pizza, I could see actually. That sounds like it might actually be a thing. Fried clam strips. Fried clam strips, I feel like it's something that was like a staple. And I, like back in the day, and I haven't had fried clam strips in a minute. But I remember kind of like them, like at the diner. Man, I should save these seeds and try and grow a poblano pepper. I'm gonna fucking do that. I'm gonna plant those. Usually, I wait till these cool all the way before I wrap them up, because you don't want them to sweat. Get our trusty drying rack out, or cooling rack out. That thing is worth its weight in gold, dude. Sweet. I got 10 whole minutes. I got 10 whole minutes. We could smoke. Oh, word. Let me, well, I don't have, oh man, I'll have to, my phone's up here. I'll have to look in a little bit. Oddity Pizza's next to the local maternity clinic. Yeah, it's like some 8-month pregnant lady drives by and she's like, man, I gotta have that calamari pizza. I'll take 5. Make it 6. Guys, I'll make 6 calamari pizzas and then nobody's gonna eat. Nobody's gonna touch these. This is an impulse buy. That's actually a great idea. Oh, I gave the rig a little once over today, Spuds. I did a little boiling water through our upline to have our rig like nice and sparkly clean. Years in business, dude. If you can do 10 years in business, brick and mortar, like an actual store, like that you pay rent on, like that's good. That's kudos to him. Seriously, kudos to him. I'm gonna get into a little bit of grape crumb cake. I'm still here. I'm right here. I'm just off. I'm like heating up my rig here. Oh, that smells so good. I haven't had that much basil. I would cook with way more basil if I had it, but I've just been like, my little basil plant's not growing fast enough. I'm eating it too quickly. Yeah, Pepe, what up, dude? I'm heating up a dab down here. I'm here. I'm firing up a rig. I got a little bit of this Kush mints. Yeah, I'm partaking for you, man. I was kind of going through the same thing a couple of days ago where I was just the weed was making me too scared. So this one's for Pepe. Like all my strains weren't doing the thing, but I really like this grape crumb cake. I really kind of like this grape crumb cake. Oh my god, that's fucking good. I feel lucky to have some good weed. Has some stuff that really that's that balance of citrus and earth. Citrusy, earthy, that I like. Some people don't like earthy. I like earthy. It's my medicine delivery machine. The state gave it to me. I don't know. That's my disclaimer. But yeah, welcome, Pepe. I got 2.5 dozen cookies that I just baked. I got a pizza in the oven right now. This is the first bit of downtime we've had so far on the baking stream. I figured I'd toke. I like adding cinnamon to this recipe. The cinnamon's really good. It's kind of like it's an aromatic component to the cookies. That's sure cream pie. Yeah, dude. Yes. There's a banana. There's like a really earthy banana cream pie that I like a lot. That some people don't like that banana. I was skeptical for a long time, but I fucking love that stuff, dude. Like a grape cream, nice, and the that's that earthiness. I hear a lot of the bud tenders actually. They're like, you won't like this. It's really earthy. And then there's always the one guy in the back that's like, I love the earthy stuff, and I'm just like, oh man, me too. Like, that's what I'm here for. You'd be surprised how many of our modern peer, weedhead people really like the. I guess I consider it more like the modern flavor profile, like your Skywalker OG, your Pepsi Koosh. I mean, those are older strains, but I feel like those are flavor profiles that have been in a lot of like vape carts. Like a lot of people know what that is. And then like your stuff like grape crumb cake or Koosh mints is the other one that I have. Or like a gelato ice cream is it's just not sweet enough, for a lot of that flavor palette. The earthy stuff is a classic. Yeah, like I said, like a real deal sour diesel kind of like has this like terps that are, and a lot of the sour diesel terps came from the fertilizers they were using. That's why they had that. That's why it smelled like gas. You know what I mean? But it just there's a different reaction in the plant. I love weed. Oh god, oh man, that stuff tastes so good. But I love when I walk by my rig and it smells. It has those diesel terps, like, and I can just sort of smell it. And I'm like, oh my god, it's like fuck yeah, I love that. I love those. What is diesel considered? That's not. That's in the peppery category. That's how they say. This one's kind of peppery. I've heard that. I've heard people say that. Okay, we're getting close here. We're gonna need a little heat on that. Start in a domestic setting. You can start a little slower, so we'll turn up the heat, and we'll give it like 8 minutes. Woo! Yeah. Slim Kirby is in the MGSR category. Streaming, I fucking love it. I got to hang out on Oompa's stream today. He was doing World Rank. I've been playing World Rank. I maxed out my S this month already. I feel good about that. I haven't done that in a minute. These are about ready to wrap up.
Which I really should do.
So that I don't eat them all. I want to get, you know what I want to get? Cake stand. I want to get a glass cake stand with the top, you know? And I can keep that bitch right on my fucking table, and I can have a cake stand, and then I can have a glass like shroud on top of it, and then I can bake cookies and muffins and stuff like that, and I can just put them on the cake stand, and I can put the glass thing on it. And because I'm gonna eat it, and I'm gonna eat them in the next like 2 or 3 days anyway. And when you refrigerate them, they get like weird sometimes. But that would be like just enough protection, but also it keeps them like humid, so it keeps them moist, so to speak. Anybody knows where I can get a heavy-duty glass cake stand? Let me know. Okay, so those can live here for now. Oh, it's nice and cool out. It has now stopped raining, and the cold air is just like kind of breezing through my place. Oh, that's nice. I can turn the oven off here in a minute, and it's gonna be perfect. Okay, T-minus about 4 minutes here. This is the part where you want to make sure the mozzarella gets crispy, so you can't take it out too soon. Especially if you're not using like a, you know, coal-fired oven or something like that. You know what I do have to, I gotta replace the bulb in my oven eventually, maybe soon, maybe this summer, so I can so I can look in there and see what shit looks like. Calm before the storm. We use that tomato paste too. You want to give it time to like marry properly. Okay. We're right there. We're almost there. We're so close. We're right there. I think it might actually be done. Yeah, I think it actually is done. It could go a little bit. It could go a little bit. I don't want to let it get too done. Oh man. Oh wow. That looks so good. I think I should let it. Should I let it go for like just a minute longer? It's a lot of cheese. It's a lot of cheese. It's a lot of cheese. I think we gotta let it go for a minute longer because there's so much cheese. You want that cheese. I turned the oven off. I'm gonna just let that cheese melt just a little bit more. Man, that looks fucking delicious. Okay, that's gonna be good. Oh yeah, Kara, you are like, oh, your timing is impeccable. Your timing is impeccable. I have, I got that sliced mozz on there, and it needs to crisp up just like a little bit more. So that's what it's doing in there right now. Turn it back on? Yeah, I'll turn it back on. Just a minute. 42. Take it out at 44. Yeah, this is the calm before the storm. We have to wait like 100 seconds. 100 seconds right now. The cookies came out really good. It's so difficult for me to not eat more of them right now, but the pizza we're so close. We're so close. Winter, hello! Hail! Hail! Lapras, what sound does Lapras make? It's like really high pitched actually. I can't do it. Hi Winter! Yo, okay. The cheese needs to melt just a little bit more. So we're waiting like 2 minutes here, and then I'm gonna pull it out. Good evening. I've been baking. I did a loaf of bread last night, and it kind of came out really nice. Are you back west? Are you still, I know things were tumultuous there, but I know you were headed back, back west. Have we made it there? Have we landed safely? I was curious about that. Right on. Well, I'm glad you made it safe. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's done. You got all your doctors shorted, and the stints have been removed. Woo! So we can have pizza. We can celebrate. We can celebrate with pizza. I'm gonna inhale the first slice for you. Yeah, I wanted to get it just right. I got that Mott's. I wanted to get it just right. Gotta get a little bit of, get a little browning on it. The pepperoni got crispy, it looks like, which I wanted to have that be true. My crust, I guess I could add more oil to the crust, like, on the outside before I bake it, so that it's, I mean, it gets a little brown, but it's still fine, like, on the inside. It's, like, perfect. I kind of actually like it a little bit crispier. It's, like, thin and crispy, but it's not thin, it's thick. Thick and crispy. Thick and crispy. By Graveyard. Alright, let's get that thick and crispy bitch out of there. Love when I can do that. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfectly crispy on the bottom. hot poblano, shallot, pepperoni, that good mozz on a crust of rosemary, sage, and basil pizza dough. Get ready. Be still. My beating heart. Oh yeah, back with Daddy-O. We got steak and mac and cheese for dinner. You fucking deserve it. You deserve it. You really do. I'm glad you're eating good tonight. Oh man, it smells good in here. Oh man, it smells good in here. Let me get a plate. Okay. Get ready to burn the roof of your mouth. I'm about to burn the roof of my mouth in solidarity for you. Ooh. It was hot. Like, spicy. Mmm. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Tell me more. That hot poblano gets in, like, everything. Oh, yeah. Oh, that mozz. The shallot. The shallot makes everything taste like you're like, oh, wow, what spices did you use? It's like that shallot. Smash it, indeed. Crust is a little crisp. Well, you know. Well, yeah. It's crispy. Not as doughy. More crisp. Nice on the bottom. Hearth bread indeed. Yeah, like stone crisp, stone browned kind of flour, that Occident flour that we used. Let's fucking go. It's got some nice hold to it though. Like the pizza like holds together. Oh god damn, that's delicious, yo. The shallot hiding in there. Then, wow. Hot. You get another bite with that hot poblano in there, and it just like explodes because it's like that heat sort of prickles your senses. But it's bready enough, but it's not overpowering. Let's talk about how that Eutropius tomato paste has like the perfect base for any sort of like pizza. Like eat your heart out, like factory anything like that. I'm apt to use tomato paste in lieu of tomato sauce, like all the time on pizza. Do those 2 layers of cheese. What's the way to do that? Because the bottom layer is still there, even though I hoovered up the rest of it. I'm really happy with it. I think it's good. It's artisan. That flour has more of like a cracker. It's more of like a crispier cracker crust than an oily Pizza Hut crust. But it's good. It's definitely not unappetizing. It's actually kind of nice for walking around. I can just stand here and hold it. It's a little bit crispier. And the crust is soft up until, like, right up until here. Because it's like, it's kind of hard here, but. This is my Guy Fieri. I'm doing my diners, drive-ins, and dives. Graveyards, garages, and gondolas. It's like diners, drive-ins, and dives, but it's graveyards, garages, and gondolas. It's food. We just have food in those places. Actually, after everybody's been watching diners, drive-ins, and dives for 10 years, like, kind of want to shake things up a little bit. It's like, whoa, let's do it in a gondola. You can't do it in a gondola. Maybe we can do it in a gondola. Take me to Flavortown. Take me to Flavortown, but use a gondola to get me there. You know what I mean? Look at this. This is like... Fucking A right, dude. That is kind of it. Oh, it's that, like, droopy, drippy pizza vibe, like from, the Goofy movie. So the rosemary hasn't hit me until the second piece. I just got a chunk of rosemary, and I remember that that's in the crust. Man, that's good. That's a nice touch. It's not overpowering. It's just, I forgot it was there until I, like, just noticed it a little bit. This is the finished product. This is what we're enjoying right now. In case you just arrived. We baked this plus the cookies. It's a hot poblano, pepperoni, shallot pizza. It's the summer of the hot poblano. Fuck, Tim, shit, man. I'm just raiding out. Oh, man. Bro, it's so good to see you, homie. Shit, I just clicked that. I made pizza. I baked cookies. I should be back in like an hour and a half. Man, it's so fucking good to see you, dude. Seriously. It's crazy out there. I made a hot poblano pie. Slim Kirby's playing golf. I cracked the code on a bunch of my stuff that I've been working on. It's gonna be a cool summer. But yeah, go check out Slim while we enjoy our pizza. I love pizza. I love pizza. And I love you, man. I'll see you soon.